Happy Sunday. It is Fresh Bread Sunday in our home, and I'm going to show you how I make our sourdough bread. One week I did not feed my starter in time, so I went to Whole Foods to grab some sourdough bread, and look at how many ingredients they put in their sourdough bread. And this is half of a loaf for $3. So let me show you how to make sourdough bread with just 3 ingredients: good quality flour, salt, and your starter. Now I do have a video on my page that shows you how to make your starter, and this is what it looks like when it is ready to be baked with. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am using a scale, but you can use a measuring cup. If you just go online, you can find the conversions. And I am putting 200 grams of starter in my bowl, zero out, and add 700 grams of water. And now we're going to just whisk with a bread whisk, but you can use a regular whisk as well. You want it to look like milk, so a homogeneous mixture. Zero out the scale again and add 100 grams of flour. And you're pretty much done with the scale now, and you're just going to go ahead and mix the ingredients together. And you don't have to over mix it, you just want it to just combine just like this, and you're going to cover for an hour. Then after an hour, we're going to now add our salt. I love Redmond's real salt. It's one of my favorite salts, and roughly 20 to 30 grams of salt. I'm more on the 30 gram side. I really like the flavor. Now we're going to start our stretch and folds. Really simple. You're just going to pull on the dough and fold the dough onto itself. Do a quarter turn. You're going to do this 4 times, and you're going to let it rest for 30 minutes and repeat 3 more times. So for a total of 4 stretch and folds. Go ahead and cover and rest on your counter for 4 to 6 hours. Once the dough has doubled in size, you are ready to start shaping your dough. So the dough should fall out of the bowl quite easily, and I made sure I put some flour on my surface area. And you're just going to split this dough in half. The measurements that I gave you is enough for 2 loaves. I like to knock out 2 every time. And you're just going to stretch out into a rectangle shape and fold the sides onto itself, and you're just going to roll it up and form a ball. Now it is time to add some tension. So I sprinkled some flour on top, and you are pretty much making a candy cane shape. So up and down, up and down. And when the top is smooth, you're going to put the top face down in you can put it in a bowl or a bread basket, and you're going to cover for 1 hour in the refrigerator. All right, so let's get our parchment paper ready. You're going to fold it twice, and the folded side will be where your hand is. And you're going to cut it, making pretty much a P shape. And you're going to see what it looks like when I open it up. Perfect. So now you're going to preheat your oven 450 degrees and put your Dutch pot in there as well, so that's nice and hot and ready. And we're just going to go ahead and flip our bread on our parchment paper and start scoring. So we're going to dust the top with some flour. Some people like to use rice flour. I just use just the regular bread flour, and I just smooth it out. And now it's time to start scoring. So the first score is going to be the deep one. This is going to help air release. And whatever else you do to it is pretty much just cute designs. And I am still learning, still practicing. So you can always look on TikTok for cute ideas, Pinterest, of course, and also YouTube Shorts and Instagram. So now we're going to go ahead and pull our pot out. So make sure you use gloves because it's hot. We're just going to place our bread right in there and cover and bake for 25 minutes. Patiently waiting. And then 15 minutes uncovered. And voila, beautiful homemade sourdough bread that you will definitely be proud of. And I am just a fan. Like, I love making sourdough bread. It is a hobby of mine now. I keep playing around with different designs. It's just so cute to me.